Hello and welcome to our short lesson on creating a joiner. When we talk about a joiner, it is essentially a collage of faces, taking different images from someone's face and putting them together to create kind of an original new piece. This is one example of that. Or another example where you take lots of pieces to bring it together. Sometimes it can turn a little crazy. Sometimes it can be quite beautiful. So I'm going to show you how to use Publisher to do that, typically using the crop function. The crop function is something you can use throughout most designs. So we'll start off with a new page. It doesn't matter which orientation we use because we will resize what we're going to work with to that size. So I'm going to choose this size. And firstly, I need to choose a subject. So I'm going to create a new subject. For this, I'm going to use, I switched out, John Mulaney. Okay, he's not going to work very good. So when choosing a subject, a person with a very symmetrical face, who tends to look the same in every picture, isn't a great example. You need someone who's like got different ages, changes their face up a lot. He's not going to be a very good example for a joiner. So instead, let's go with, use John Stamos. Okay, we got lots of options here. So we'll start with this as my base picture. Copy the image, and I'll just paste it into Publisher. This is going to be my kind of background, and it'll be kind of my roadmap to put this puzzle together. Now it's already too big for the page. So the first thing I need to do is go up to Picture Tools at the top and select Crop. And I'm just going to crop out all this extra stuff because I don't need it. Alright, this is going to be my background to start with. I'll move him kind of to where I want him to be. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to start adding new layers as I go. So let's see, let's take, perfect. Here's some good stuff. Copy that image. And now what I want to do is lay it over top and size it to roughly the same size as the original. So now if I kind of move it around over top of it, I can see that, let's see here. Oh, now I might have to hold Control and zoom out so I have a little more space to work. Okay, if I put them over top, ooh, that's pretty darn close. No, maybe not. Perfect, okay. So I want to capture some of this beard. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to go to crop. I can also crop with different shapes, but I'm just going to use standard crop. And I'm just going to cut out, move the crop marks. Try that again. And move the crop marks to just catch the part I want. And just cut all the rest of this out. And once I do that, I'm just going to fit it over his other face. And I want to get it as clean as possible. Perfect. And I like this image too because I can also use this half. So I'm going to do that as well. I'll crop it once again. Picture Tools, crop. And I'm going to, oh, that's really good. Let's do that. And we'll just fit it right over top. Okay, now we got something. Might have to crop this down a little bit because I got a little too much here. And the trick with cropping, it's important that you maintain the shape of the image. Because if I start stretching his face out, it's going to look really funny really quick. And I want to kind of line his mouth up as best as possible so he looks like he should exist more or less. And then I'm just going to keep adding layers until I end up with the final image. And that's how you create a joiner.